Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I will do the presentation. The presentation about the case study, and the case study is about the risk assessment. And first of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Muhammad IZZAT bin ANUAR, and let's go to the first slide. For the first slide, I will introduce about the battery coup. For the first point is about the history. The history about the battery coup is that the company is established in March 2014, and the company has the 115 staff, and the company is located at the Clown Valley, and also they have a branch that cover from the southern, northern, and east coast. And let's go to point number two. Point number two is about the nature of business. Nature of business about the Bedriku have the 5 points that it is very important for the company. For the first one is service. Service is about the give or to the customer, or give the service, uh, like the company have the workshop, or we call that is a big garage that help customer to repair and repair, and also give advice about the component that they need uh, to change. And number two is a Bihero. Bihero is a team that located in the pit stop. They responsible is about to change the battery that a customer order at anytime and everywhere. And number three is bpreneur. It's about the another company, or like uh, the individual want to build the company from zero, from bottom. uh, the battery crew will guide them to be the bpreneur of the body in the high level. Or and number five is about the B-body. B-body is about the like workshop. Uh, like workshop, they they will connected to the b3co.com, like agent uh, to sell the battery. And lastly is apps. The apps, we can see the battery could have the apps like in e-wallet. uh, the apps is also to give more, it will give more benefits, like customer can order from the apps, like they want to change the battery, the apps will give what type, what size about the battery according to the car. Alright, let's go to the second slide. Alright, as you can see, this is the organization chart main department. And for this organization, I give the service cluster. Right, in the organization we can see the from the above title to the lowest title. And this is the like head department of each department. Slide number 4 is about the survey form. For the survey form, I give the 3 points. For the first point is about this survey form is data collected through an assessment carried out according to the experience that the individual has faced. And number two is this survey form is done based on the situation in the big garage area by surveying the environment of big garage. And number three is about the survey form is prepared with several categories that will provide data and overview of the hazard. And this survey form is aimed at five individual who work at a big garage and show, and the data show the different about the hazard they experience, which is individual. Okay, this is a example survey form that I collect the data from each person that work at big garage. We can see it have the some categories. For the first one is about the introduction about them, and number two is about the hazard that they have, the experience of the hazards, and number three is about the outcome likely to happen to them, from very low to a very high. And number four is about the injury is about level of the injury that they have experienced. And and another column is about the suggestion, corrective action. It's about to suggest about what benefit, or suggest to improve the workplace, right? Let's go to next slide. Okay, for the this slide is about the hazard and the risk. Okay, hazard and the risk, I give 12 hazards, and each hazard have the likelihood and severity, and we can see each hazard have a different likelihood and severity, from low to high, and minor to moderate, right? Okay, this is risk analysis. Okay, for the risk analysis, I have the 4 points. We can see the points that I have take from level of injury. For the level of injury is pink color. Pink color is about the severity of harm. That is injury that they have suffered, or injury that the treatment they need is uh, very dangerous or lowest, right? For the second one is a level of situation. The level of situation uh, is purple color, and for the level situation is about the level of the currently that can happen or can repeat at the workplace. Number three is likelihood and severity. The third one is likelihood and severity. Okay, likelihood and severity is blue color. We can see it have a different level of the likelihood description and severity descriptions. And lastly is writing and color code. For the writing and color code, we can see from the lowest one is number one to the high one is number five. Is from very low, is represent from very low to very high, uh, dangerous. Alright, this is risk rating for hazards. In this table, I give 10 hazards, and every hazard in this table have a different risk rating, and we can see and it's also give the appear or color for each hazard, from lowest, middle, and high. We can see is it has number 4, 6, 8, 9 to 12, and every and each of the number is representing the code color of the hazard or risk rating. Alright. This is result and discussion. For result and discussion, I give 10 points, and you can see each one of the hazard is have the own risk and own likelihood and severity or and rating, and every hazard and risk is connected where connected for each one's, like for example I give point number one is for the hazard is exposure to diesel or petrol emissions, and the risk is about the cost difficulty breathing and wheezings. For the likelihood is low and severity is minor, and for the rating is number 9. uh, yeah, it's like that. Right. All right. For this one is about the suggestion and improvement. Right. From the hazard that I collect, uh, for each hazard, we need to control them, or we need to give the another benefits or control measure, like for the first one hazard is tumble, fall and slips, and for the control measure we need to clean all spill immediately. Number two, marking spill and wet areas. And lastly is to make sure the wet area is free of foreign equipments. Also number three is operating close to whirling parts. For the control measure is to teach the good workers how to handle the tool properly and safely, and also regardless of working close to the hazard, and also use insulated equipments. Right, here we go. Okay, okay, for the last slide is about the conclusion. For the conclusion is every matter related to this hazard and risk is a matter that needs to be emphasized, because everything that happens will go through an assessment to identify the level of the hazards, and each of these hazards needs to be reduced in the workplace by carrying out an assessment based on survey form data, and implementing a step to eradicate or reduce the danger from occurring involving body parts, and also the environments and the equipment used. And this hazard and risk need to be evaluated by implementing a periodic inspection process or program that undesirable things from happen again. Right, that's all from me. Thank you.